Trauma bonding. Trauma bonding is multifaceted. It's well recognized in psychology. If we have a relationship that has ups and downs, cycles of devaluation and idealization, we're going to get this sort of emotional dependence on a person. And then we have the regression of us down into our infant psyche, us now identifying as their mother and also as their child. It's a second chance at childhood. And if any of us have had any sort of indiscretions in our childhood from our parents that have caused this lack of nurturing that has meant that some parts of us haven't individuated away from our parents, or maybe all of us hasn't, that is a trauma bond. Those things get ignited in narcissistic relationships. Um, you know, Fairbairn terminus would talk about this as being our libido ego position that gets ignited in anxious relationships. And then we have the split itself, the psychological split within us, the idealization of them at the end, and the negative, bad object feeling with us at the end. That is also representative of a trauma bond. That itself is highly addictive and incredibly difficult to come out of. And then we have the physiological internal biochemical structure that is going on. So while we've been going through these cycles of idealization and devaluation, we have had all our neuromodulators going across our brain. So dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin going across for connection, happiness, and pleasure. And then also alongside that, we've had adrenaline going because we're always in the sympathetic nervous system. So that's always been going. And then cortisol has always been getting released as well. So whenever we sort of break up with them, or they break up with us, our body goes into withdrawal. And it's, oxytocin and serotonin and dopamine clear out adrenaline and cortisol out of your system. So this becomes another thing as well. So all these positions in the trauma bond are well and truly recognized within psychology, and that's why it's a multifaceted approach to healing, because so much of it is somatic, so much of it is psychological, and there are various components within that. So trauma bond is very complex, but the main drive to the trauma bond will be your own original object relations with your parents. And that's going to be the one that needs fixed. That's the one that needs addressed, because it's that bond, it's that attachment, it's the style of that attachment that we as adults from childhood carry into our future with every single person that we meet, and it needs addressed. So yes, trauma bonding is complex and it's multifaceted, and there has to be a multifaceted approach to it to sort of break that cycle away from the shared fantasy. But getting away from the shared fantasy is the first and most important thing you need to do, and disengaging your emotions from the shared fantasy is critical. It's critical to you getting rid of this trauma bond and how you're feeling about yourself. Peace out. Those love.